Hey everyone, you ever started off strong, motivated, and ready to take on the world? And then a couple weeks go by and you're wondering what happened? Where did my motivation go? What the hell? Well, if you've ever struggled with that before, today we're talking about the power of discipline, habits, and consistency, and how they work together to help you achieve success. And also, we have a lot of examples and stories throughout this video, so let's get into it. Alright, so section 1, discipline. Oh, I know you've heard it everywhere, but let me give you my version of discipline. Now, discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's the ability to control your impulses, to delay gratification, and to stay focused on the bigger picture. Now think about it. Motivation is temporary. Some days you'll feel inspired, but other days you won't. Discipline is what carries you through those low-energy days. Without discipline, dreams remain dreams. With discipline, dreams become reality. So let's move on to section 2, the power of habits. Now, if you haven't read Atomic Habits, I highly recommend it. It's a great book. But here's what James Clear says. Your habits define who you are. Every action you take is a referendum on the type of person you want to become. Do you want to be someone who makes excuses, or someone who delivers results, someone who procrastinates, or someone who inspires others? Every habit is a vote for the type of person you want to become. So here's to becoming the best version of ourselves. Now, habits are the daily choices that create the rhythm of your life. They seem small at first. Waking up early, exercising, reading a few pages, writing your goals, but over time, they compound into massive results. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, explains it perfectly. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Habits are those systems. If you build the right ones, success becomes automatic. If you build the wrong ones, failure becomes inevitable. Now, let's move on to section 3. Why consistency matters most. Now, you can't expect to show up twice a year and make any real progress. You must show up again and again. That's why consistency is key. Consistency is the bridge between discipline and habits. Anyone can do something once. Anyone can stick to a new routine for a week. But the ones who succeed are those who keep showing up, again and again, no matter what. Now, it's not about intensity, it's about sustainability. Small repeated actions lead to exponential growth. Want to get fit? Going to the gym once won't change your body, but going consistently for months will want to grow your business. Posting once won't do much, but showing up every single day will build momentum. Consistency is what turns effort into results. So let's move on to section 4, how they work together. Now, discipline, habits, and consistency are like gears in a machine. Discipline gets you started. Habits make the process automatic. And consistency keeps the engine running until you reach your destination. Remove one, and the system collapses. But when all three are aligned, you become unstoppable. Let's talk about some examples. Let's start with one of the greatest of all time, Michael Phelps. He didn't just magically get good at swimming. He practiced. He had discipline. He showed up every single day. His coach, Bob Bowman, has said that Michael would wake up before dawn, train for hours on end, eat a clean diet, and sleep early to prepare for the next day. He was disciplined. His habits were set. He knew that hard work was the only way to achieve his dream of winning Olympic gold. Fast forward to the Olympics in Beijing. In August 2008, Phelps won 8 gold medals in swimming, breaking records and inspiring millions. His discipline and habits paid off. He was consistent. He showed up again and again. Okay, now let's move on to J.K. Rowling. When she was writing Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, she didn't know if it would become a bestseller, but she had a habit of writing every day. She would wake up early, have coffee, and write for hours. This discipline helped her stay focused on her goal, even when she faced rejection after rejection from publishers. After 5 years of working on the book and facing numerous setbacks, Rowling found an agent who believed in her story, and the rest is history. Now, let's look at Steve Jobs. He was known for his incredible presentations, but he had a secret weapon, his black turtleneck. It wasn't just a fashion statement. It was a symbol of his discipline and consistency. Jobs was famous for wearing the same outfit every day, so he wouldn't have to waste time deciding what to wear. This allowed him to focus on what really mattered, delivering a great presentation. He knew that every time he put on that black turtleneck, It was a reminder to stay focused and be at his best, and it worked. Jobs became one of the most successful entrepreneurs of our time. Finally, we have LeBron James, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But it wasn't always easy for him. He grew up in a single-parent household and had to work hard to make it in the NBA. Now, from a young age, James had a passion for basketball. He practiced every day, sometimes for hours on end. He had a habit of pushing himself to be better, even when no one was watching, and it paid off. James became the #1 draft pick in 2003 and went on to win 4 NBA championships with 3 different teams. He's also one of the top scorers in NBA history. James's dedication and consistency have made him a legend. Let's move on to Section 5, action steps you can take today. So how do you build them? 1. Start small. Pick one habit you want to create. 2. Use discipline to stick to it for at least 30 days. 3. Focus on showing up, not being perfect. 4. Track your progress daily. And remember, it's better to be consistently good than occasionally great. Now, one of the best things you can do to build better habits is to find an accountability partner. This is someone who can help you stay on track and make sure you re-sticking to your plan. They can be a friend, family member, or mentor. And if you want to learn more about how to build positive habits, check out our video, How to Build Better Habits. We go into more detail there, so make sure to check that out. Okay, so moving on to closing. Your life is shaped by what you repeatedly do. Discipline builds the foundation, habits shape the structure, and consistency finishes the masterpiece. So ask yourself today, are your daily actions aligned with the future you want? Are you being intentional with your time and energy? Or are you letting distractions and procrastination pull you off course? Now, the path to success is rarely easy. There will be obstacles and setbacks along the way. But if you have discipline, follow good habits, and remain consistent, you can overcome any challenge and achieve your dreams. Don't wait another day to start building the life you want. Start today. Take small actions and stick to them. You won't regret it. If you liked this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. If you've been watching, thank you so much for your support. Now remember, you're just one habit away from changing your entire life. And if you want to discover that habit, watch this video right here. See you guys soon. Peace.